Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a critical situation that is unfolding in Tehran, a mega city once vibrant and growing, but now facing a severe water crisis. The city, home to millions, is running out of water. Reservoirs are almost empty, underground aquifers are being drained, and daily life is starting to feel the pressure. This is not a problem for tomorrow, it is happening right now. Tehran relies on a combination of dammed water and underground reserves. Dams like Amir Kabir, Lar, Tilkun, Latian, and Mamlu, which once ensured a steady supply, are now nearly depleted. Many hover at single-digit percentages of capacity. Meanwhile, rainfall has become increasingly scarce, leaving the region dry year after year. Groundwater was once a safety net, but it is also disappearing. Wells are being overused, and the land itself is sinking in some areas. This is due to decades of over-extraction and insufficient regulation. As aquifers decline, Tehran faces not only water shortages but also long-term geological challenges. The population of Tehran has grown rapidly, increasing water demand for households, industries, and agriculture. Infrastructure has not kept pace with the population boom. Old pipelines leak, irrigation is often inefficient, and water-intensive agriculture strains resources. The mismatch between supply and demand is stark. Residents feel the crisis daily. Water rationing is common, with many areas experiencing limited hours of supply or relying on tankers. Farmers struggle to water crops. Industries face restrictions, and households must find alternative sources for drinking and sanitation. Public health risks rise as water scarcity persists. Climate change amplifies the problem. Warmer temperatures, prolonged droughts, and unpredictable rainfall patterns make Tehran's water situation even more fragile. This is compounded by governance challenges and past mismanagement. Urban planning and water infrastructure have not adapted to growing demand or changing climate conditions. Agriculture consumes a large portion of Tehran's water, often with low efficiency. Illegal wells and overpumping of aquifers worsen the situation. Ground subsidence is a visible effect, and it may damage roads, buildings, and infrastructure over time. Authorities have tried to respond with measures to reduce consumption and manage resources. Some proposals include modernizing irrigation, introducing less water-intensive crops, and even relocating industries or parts of the population. However, these solutions are complex and slow to implement. Immediate relief measures like water rationing barely address the long-term structural problems. Technology and planning could help. Water recycling, rainwater harvesting, wastewater treatment, and closing illegal wells can reduce pressure on the system. Public awareness and policy reforms are critical for long-term sustainability. Without action, Tehran could face even harsher shortages in the coming years. This crisis highlights a global lesson. Many cities worldwide face similar pressures as populations grow and climates change. Sustainable water management, infrastructure investment, and conservation are not optional. They are essential for urban survival. For ordinary citizens, uncertainty is the hardest part. Daily routines are disrupted, and planning for the future becomes difficult. Water scarcity affects everything: food production, industry, health, and quality of life. It is a reminder that water, a basic necessity, must be treated with urgency and care. Tehran's situation is a warning, but also an opportunity. If immediate and strategic action is taken, the city may stabilize its water supply. Investments in infrastructure, enforcement of regulations, efficient water use, and adaptation to climate patterns could make a real difference. At its core, Tehran's crisis shows how vulnerable even the largest cities are when natural resources are mismanaged. Rapid urban growth and neglect of environmental limits can bring a city to the brink. Learning from this, other cities must act proactively to protect their water supplies. The story of Tehran is not just about one city. It's about how humanity manages essential resources in the face of climate change, population growth, and environmental limits. The choices made now will affect generations to come. Thank you all for watching.